What's going on, guys? We are at the track now, running track here in Zurich, and for the winter the goal is to accumulate some speed, so get speed going, and for that I will have a couple of run events coming, and now a big session on the track. It will be 3 times through, 800 meter, 400 meter and 200 meter, each time with a 400 meter break, so that's going to be a tough one, but I look forward to it. I want to talk about the shoes as well. That's something I had issues with before when I started on the track. I've always been doing a bit of speed work in the winter, but the last years not so much. But last time I started one of the harder run sets with 200 and 400 meters on the track with the Alpha Flies, the really cushiony shoes, the carbon ones from Nike. They are great shoes, but not for the track because the sole is too high, they're too wobbly in the shoe, and I actually got some knee problems from that. So what I did now, I got some really low profile shoes called Nike Rival Fly 3. Just I wanted low profile shoes, so I'm really more contact with the ground and I'm not wobbling around or something because you run in corners. So really important that you have direct contact when you do track work. Some have spikes, but that again is ultra hard on the calves, and maybe more for non-triathletes, let's say. Another point for these kind of sessions, I have like quality sessions in each discipline, at least 1 a week. It's a minimal dose kind of, so you can keep consistency. I'll get into that with my coach Brazer in another series I have planned for the channel. But one thing, talking about the mind, which is always a big part with high intensity. So when you have these kind of sessions and key sessions for events, always leave the music at home. Always leave the music, because the music is proven to increase performance as well. Of course, you're distracted, but in these kinds of sessions, especially hard run ones or hard swim, you have no choice. Nobody takes music there mostly. But bike and run, the hard sessions for bike and run, leave the music at home, because it's a distraction and it's easier for the mind. And these kind of sessions, they bring out the weakest character of you, right? The weak mind comes to the forefront. That's the one that you have when you're on the couch and you can't get up. Everybody has their weak side. We're all human, and it's gonna talk to you in all kinds of ways during these sessions here. So really important, leave the music at home, because you want to confront that voice. Because that voice in the race, there's not going to be any music. Yes, a few spectators, but that voice is going to talk to you louder than ever in the race. So practice that, practice how to deal with the pain and that voice, how you get out of control. Leave the music at home, really important. So I'm going to have a lot of that coming now. It looks nice and sunny here, but actually it's 11 degrees. So at that time of year it's getting fresh. So I'm getting any kind of long pants on before for the warm-up, although I could do it in short pants. But important with colder temperatures, it's easy to get muscle tears and injuries, all that kind of stuff, especially with high intensity. So if it's really cold, I always take long tight pants, not just for the cold but also for the muscle, right? I want it to be as little loaded and least prone to injury as possible. So I'm gonna do my warm-up and cool down like the Kenyans do all the time, always do that, with long pants, long wear, so I'm really nice and warm, get a nice sweat going. 20-minute warm-up with some strides and some mobility before I get into the quality work, where I'll put all of it off, but right when I go back to cool down, I'm gonna put it back on again. So when you're out running, make sure that you have nice warm clothes. Think about your muscle, it's working hard enough. If you're going ice cold, tendons, ligaments, muscle, ice cold into the workout, going straight to hard efforts, your risk of injury is significantly higher, means less consistency in training, means you're less likely to achieve your goals. So let's get into the meat of things, huh? Really important before run sessions, more important than before swim and bike. It's more forgiving that you feel really loose in your joints. No tight areas before the run. That's just gonna cause injury with hard runs 100%. So mobility, for me that's low back. Easy go-to is the Cobra, shouldn't hurt. Then the next one is rotation. Keep the knee at the floor, push it down with this, and then rotate like this. Sometimes I get some nice cracks, sometimes I don't. Other side. Pretty free. Important after mobilization to activate a bit the core again, because when you open up joints, it's quite often that the tension goes away, and I don't want that. Just checking in if all muscles are activated. For example, glutes, if they're gone before this type of run, that's an issue. So now I feel, hey, there's nicely activation, so it's always a bit going with your body. If I feel they're gone, I have to do more drills until they're there. And yeah, one more loop of warm-up, and then we're getting to some strides and into the real session. It's gonna be a rough one. Cold is not going to be an issue with this session, except for my hands maybe, but not like a 3-hour session, so it's fine. Also making sure my shoes are nice and tight. Sometimes they loosen up a bit, and once you slip around in shoes or anything like that, a muscle has to compensate that, which will cramp up the muscle more than you're planning to give it with a nice stimulus. So yeah, nice trick. Put them around here. I don't want them flying around. Other ones here. Also the type of socks. I always wear socks where I feel like I don't slip at all. I had a few patients who had issues, not because of shoes or intensity, but socks, because they were slipping in the shoe with the socks. Yeah, you don't think about that, right? But now you do. Let's get into it. $800 done. Now 400, touch quicker. Let's go. That's the session done. 3 times through, 800, 400 easy, 400, 400 easy, 200, 400 easy. Getting quicker each time. Being a lot better. I think I've done this kind of speed stuff once a week for 4 weeks now. The first times I really struggled, especially the lung. My cardio wasn't used to that at all. and now I'm getting much stronger. I can tell like my muscles and everything is not as shocked, still a little bit shocked, but not complete disaster. And the lung as well, much better, so happy with that. Putting everything on, time to eat and relax, and tonight a little easy 90-minute spin, nothing hard, and then that's it for today.
Food for now, calories.
So as a follow-up to what we did on the track, some more speed work, we're gonna head to a competition now, here local run event. It's 9.4k, a bit hilly track, but another one, a really good stimulus to mix it up, to have fun and to have a good training. You're always gonna compete harder in a race than you would in training, and I really like those events. I'm gonna have a few of them coming to improve my run speed, to eventually run a faster marathon in Frankfurt. So let's go.
Hey, Matti!
Auch für euch noch die Infogarderobe stehen das Jahr leider nicht zur Verfügung, aber die Wertsachen der nötigsten können auf die 9,42 Kilometer lange Strecke gehen. Da also der nächste Start in rund 5 Minuten. Jetzt euch bekommen.
So that's the run done. My lung is hurting. Really great run, was a 2-loop run. I was with the first lead 2 for 3-4k. I was with the lead group for 3-4k. It was a great undulating one where I was keeping up, but then on a really steep short bunch, they were just stronger than me. Either stronger, a little bit stronger, but they also weighed 25 kilos less than me, but that's an excuse. So they were stronger than me. So and then on the downhills really pushed it. Really noticed track work is working, because I could keep the cadence up even at the end, could really push it. Really happy with the effort, and now a little cool down and a cheer on the lady. Awesome event. Got some nice treats here as well. Let's have a look. It's not champagne. Nice little bottle. Really nice event, can highly recommend. Here we go. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. You can really help me out if you like and subscribe, push your notification bell, comment below what you want to see next, and I see you in the next video.